What's going on YouTube? Welcome in. Today I got a beautiful build for you. Today we're building an all white out build. Well, mostly all white. We've got some black cables. We've got a silver aesthetic coming in this motherboard. It's silver or white. It's a new Z790 Pro A Max coming in from MSI. We're starting off with the 14700K. We're pairing with the 4070 Dual. Not just any dual, it's the white dual coming over from Asus. Looks absolutely stunning. We're putting it all in the beautiful H7 RGB flow. And on top of that, we got the new Galahad 2 Trinity coming in the white AIO. The 360 AIO, we're going to top mount it in here. All the beautiful RGB. Beautiful RGB RAM coming from Team Group and the Delta RGB as well. Absolutely killer system. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button to help us with the algorithm over here on YouTube. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. You want to catch us live, unedited raw like it is right now as I butcher these intros, you can join us any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see you soon. Let's get over to the build station. Let me get mic'd up. I'll see you guys over there in just a second.
I throw all our parts down. We've got a RAM down here, our motherboard down. Again, we have the Pro A Max today coming in from MSI. It's got this like white silver aesthetic. It's pretty nice. Let's go top down. Let's get started on the motherboard. There we go, chat. There's that prime board. See what I mean? It's got that kind of white silverous aesthetic. It looks really good. If I'm going to pick coolers, and let's talk about it, because there's a lot of cooler options right now. There's really only 3 coolers, in my opinion, that properly cool out all the thermally hot CPUs, like the 13900Ks, the 14900Ks, the 7950X, the 7900X, all those really high-end CPUs that generate a lot of heat. The best 3 coolers right now are going to be 1, the Corsair H150i, 2, the Deepcool LS720 or LT720, and 3, the Lian Galahad Trinity 362s. The performance, the Trinity, those are the new Galahad 2s. In terms of price to performance, the LS gets the best price to performance. It's the cheapest of the 3 options. Secondly, the Galahad gets the second, and then Corsair being the highest price. That being said, there's things I like about each one of these coolers. Interconnected RGB options, if you're going to run strictly off motherboard, Deepcool wins that all day. If you're going to have a program that's controlling your RGB and your pumps and your fans, Lian will win that in the L-Connect program, which is great. I think it's a very good program. And it's not as bloaty as the IQ software that comes on Corsair's products. In terms of performance, right now the Lian wins. Followed very closely by the LTs coming from Deepcool, and then the H150i is all pretty much split right down the middle there. They are really all pretty much similar pumps and performance. Overall, right now my favorite AIO is going to be probably the Galahads in the Deepcool, and then the H150i being last. Just Corsair is Corsair. It's good, performs well, very low RMA rates, performs long. It's a little noisier than the other 2 options, and then the software really cuts it down a lot because the IQ software is just horrible in my opinion. All right, guys, 14700K going down the socket. You guys can see it there. I'll latch it down. All right, guys. NVMe drive going down and in. KT3000. You guys have heard me before. I think right now Kingston makes one of the best drives bang for buck on the market in this KT3000. It performs really well. It's efficient. Its pricing was really the best, except NAND right now. The NAND on the controllers of the drives, the NAND itself, is have gone up to almost 2%. So it was one of the best performing drives for price. Now there's some other Western Digital's keeping some of their pricing down. We'll continue to use them because we support Kingston and we like their products. I've had very little failure rates in Kingston drives compared to like Western Digital and Samsung. Actually, Western Digital's been the least in Kingston. Western Digital, Kingston are the least failure rate drives. It's also because they use better controllers, things like that. Things that people don't really look at when they're buying an NVMe drive that we see as a system integrator. Kingston and Western Digital are actually the best, Samsung, and then I would say like the Silicon Power, the Crucial, all that fall into the next category. The 3 best brands right now are Kingston, Western Digital, and Samsung for NVMe drives. You get a RAM out as well as our standoffs for the cooler. Let's get our standoffs in place for the cooler. Again, the Galahad 2 today. I love Deepcool. I love Deepcool. I've been loving Lian stuff. I like Corsair. Notice I said like there, not love. I like Corsair stuff. For us, we're going to use a mixer of Lian and Deepcool. Deepcool is going to go on all of our pro systems and our signature systems. Galahad is going to go on some more higher end systems that are the more thermally taxed, shall we say. But we're sort of using Deepcool. You guys will see, I mean, the coolers are bang for buck, some of the best. Let's get our RAM in here. Again, we have the Delta 6000 C30 just because it's a really good kit for stability and performance. I mean, it's got really good first word latency. I mean, this is really, we're going to be more VR on these computers. If you guys had questions about what we're doing on them. So 6000 Z30 is plenty to power the CPU. We'll also be focusing more on the GPU aspects. So the 4070 is a great card for that. There it is, chat. Z790 Pro A down here. 14700K in the socket, a 1TB KC3000 drive in our primary NVMe slot 1. 6000 C30 RAM coming in 32 gigs of DDR5 coming over from Team Group and that T4 Delta. I really love Team RAM. I would say in terms of price performance right now, Team's winning. I wish Kingston prices come down a little bit in the RAM because I love their RAM, but Team Group is just, it's killer stuff. So let's slide this aside and let's get our beautiful H7 Flow RGB in white out today. There's our case today, guys. We're utilizing all the fans as they are. So we're using the 3 front 140s that come standard on this case, the rear 120 non-RGB fan, and then we're top mounting the AIO on this case. It'll look great when it's all said and done. I'll show you the back side of it, pretty clean. A little bit of cable managing to do. We're gonna go top down right away and get this motherboard in. Let's get this beautiful Pro A down and in. Again, let's get that kind of silver aesthetic, so it looks pretty good for a whiteout PC. Obviously the RAM, the AIO, things like that, the white card will take away from that silver, so you don't see a little bit less silver, less black, but it looks really good. All right, last standoff going in place, all in. Your front close-up, chat. There we go. All right, guys, we're gonna put our USB 3 headers in, USB 3.0 header there. Next will be our Type-C, going up and over with the Type-C. There we go. We have our fans and RGB connected, then we'll move on to our power supply. Let's get our front panel connections in really quick. Our front panel, there's that there, there's our front panel connection. Next will be our fan and our RGB. Fans are going in next. Our front panel fans, our front 3 fans. Plug it in next. Slide this aside, let's get our power supply out, chat. 850 today. For your text and cable management, yeah, we're on the cables in the back. So a lot of daisy chains, so we try to clean it up, and there it is. We'll clean it up once we get the power supply all in. Power supply today is 850 watt pure power from BeQuiet. ATX 3.0. Let's get our cables, zip ties, screws. All right, 24 pin main, CPU 1, our PCIe, because we're on PCIe, don't need a 12 volt high power today. CPU. And we do have SATA, which is going to help. It's going to control our Lian the Galahad. Helps power the pump. You guys are BeQuiet. Okay, there it is. There's a power supply, chat. Let's get this down and in. These split cables when they don't connect are the most pain to plug in. Or there. All right, next to our other power. Once our EPS in, there we go, all in. We can work on our cooler, RGB, and our rear HD audio are going in next. There's one, there we go. HD audio is going in, and then we're on to our AIO. Good, 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 awesome, looks good. All right, let's get our rad screws we need. Work on mounting this next. There we go, all right, get 2 more in. All right, there we go, chat. On to the GPU now. Get our beautiful dual out. There's that beautiful black and kind of gray card, or white and gray card they have from Asus, the dual. I think that's great. I love that card. Get this seated. All right, 1, 2, 3. In we go. Let's grab our PCIe cables. Biggest dislike are these PCIe daisy chain cables. Get rid of them, manufacturers. They look hideous. Luckily, you can kind of hide it with a zip tie-ish. Hide-ish it. There it is, chat. She's all done. Let's get everything all put away here and move on to booting it up.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come on over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.